Hello, I'm Scott Anderson. I'm talking to you from the Blue Mountains Dharma Center, which is in the hill country outside of Madison, Wisconsin. I wanted to talk a little bit more about the practice of yoga and some of the specific practices that we can choose from. So it reminds me when I was an undergrad in the physics department. And the running joke is that all physicists were trying to find the one theory that unified everything, grand unification. And in all the history and the years and the millions and millions of experiments that have been run, the theory of everything has been elusive. It hasn't revealed itself just yet. But it's interesting to see how our mind is drawn to have the one solution, the one way to do things. It seems to be kind of human nature that we look for that. So speaking for myself, I know as a young man, I was trying to find the way to practice yoga. Do I do this sequence? Do I do that sequence? Does this teacher have the answer? Does that teacher have the answer? And thankfully, almost 30 years of yoga practice, and I now feel pretty comfortable saying that every person's practice should be a little bit different because our experience is unique. It's a little bit different than the person next to us. And our practice should shift. As we go through the seasons, it should adapt. As we age, it should adapt. As our life situation, it should adapt. That there's really not the practice we should do for the rest of our lives. It's adaptable. It's ever-changing. So I wish I could sit here and say, do this, don't do that. This is the way, that's not the way. But I really can't because there's a way for everybody. It's a little bit different. Some people thrive on hot yoga. Other people, it's really hard on their systems. Some people do great restorative yoga. Other people, it makes them more agitated, apprehensive. So I encourage you, practitioners of yoga, to experiment, try different ways. And the way that you find works, it's going to work for a while, but it's probably not going to work for the rest of your life. So there's a suggestion of adaptability that comes with this yoga practice, that we don't get to keep it fixed forever. It's that impermanence, isn't it? And a yoga practice over time is going to reveal impermanence, even if we aren't necessarily so excited about it in the moment. So I appreciate your time listening to me. Namaste.